Aquarius and Capricorn, welcome to an Aquarius experience. I'll be doing a connection spread for the highest good of the relationship. Aquarius, you have the Hermit, your challenge is the Three of Cups. Capricorn, the Three of Wands, and in your challenge, the Seven of Swords. Mutual energies, the Seven of Wands. Okay, Aquarius, you have withdrawn all of your energy from the relationship, and you're actually finding it challenging at the moment to come forth and work something out with Capricorn. Capricorn, it seems like you are waiting. Maybe you are waiting for your Aquarius. You're waiting for something to be revealed, to show up. Maybe you've set some plans in motion or some kind of strategy, and you're waiting for that to pan out and see some results of that. In your challenge, you're finding it hard to maybe move past something that will take some energy of you being proactive in healing some of these things that is bearing weight on the relationship. And with the Seven of Wands, it seems mostly that both of you are pretty much just kind of battling each other's energies. Maybe both of you are not seeing either side of the situation from the other's perspective. And that in itself can be quite hard. If you, let's see, it doesn't seem like the Aquarius is trying to convey any kind of energy other than I'm just withdrawing. But maybe the Capricorn doesn't know why the Aquarius is retracting their energy from them or from this relationship. And then, the Capricorn as well, the Aquarius is completely left in the dark as far as what the Capricorn has planned or has had strategically set in motion. I'm going to pull more on the Three of Wands for the Capricorn. What exactly is it that you are waiting for? What is it that you felt you kind of set something? It's almost like a trap. I kind of feel like it's a trap. Like Capricorn set some kind of trap in place for the Aquarius. It's almost as if you guys are battling the same thing, but from two different angles, and neither one of you can see each other battling and taking on the same thing. So Aquarius is battling it out by kind of taking themselves out of the game, and Capricorn is feeling like let's pull some more cards for Capricorn. What is it with the Three of Wands? What's going on with the Three of Wands? Queen of Swords. Maybe there was some violent emotions expressed verbally. There was some violent words exchanged by the Capricorn. So the Capricorn went ahead and said some things to the Aquarius. And it's almost like the Capricorn wants to see what Aquarius does with that. Let's see, a few more. Capricorn is definitely playing a victim here. And they're playing some game. But like I said, to what end? What's the game plan? What are you trying to achieve by this, other than to cause more confusion in the relationship? You said some hurtful things, or you did some hurtful things to Aquarius because you felt like you're the victim here. And so maybe that was what was said, was that you're the victim in this situation. And so Aquarius took that in consideration and completely withdrew their energy and no longer wants to work with the Capricorn, because if Aquarius is the problem, Aquarius has no problem leaving the situation. And you guys are both kind of just in that mutual exchange of energy of fighting. To what end? What are you guys fighting about? Let me pull some more for the Seven of Wands. It seems like it's a continuous fight. It's the same fight that you've had over and over again. And both of you are holding on to each other's individual perspective on what happened, whatever you guys are fighting about. You cannot see eye to eye. And it seems like Capricorn, you just do not want to let this go, whatever this is. And it's completely blocking the Aquarius from being able to work with you. Advice for the Aquarius. Queen of Cups. The advice is to remain pretty centered and balanced with your emotions. Don't let the Capricorn get the best of you. I'm not seeing that Aquarius has lashed out at all, other than their response is to go and retract their energy. Well, let's pull immediate outcome in the immediate future. What can be expected in this relationship? Nine of Wands. Some continuous battle. And it's going to eventually be physically burdensome for the both of you. And you two will fight just to prove each other wrong or prove themselves right. Okay. Advice for the Capricorn. Seven of Swords. Your advice is to it's definitely to walk away. But maybe walk away and take all the negative energy with you. I want to say leave Aquarius alone. Okay, let's get more on what the fight is, that reoccurring fight. What is that reoccurring fight? Ooh. Okay. Five of Cups. Somebody feels regretful that they weren't chosen, or they didn't go with them on some kind of journey. King of Wands and the Sun. It seems like one of you or both of you felt like some kind of decision was made without the other party's consent, or it was decided to not move forward with something, or to go forward with something. Either of which, I want to say that the Capricorn believed that it was going to fulfill them and give and offer some kind of abundance of happiness. And they felt like it was the right decision, almost as if they were leading. They tried to lead, I want to say that this is the Capricorn. The Capricorn tried to lead in a direction with the Aquarius without the Aquarius knowing. Or maybe they did, they consulted with them, but the Capricorn went ahead and did it anyways. And it just caused this rift in the relationship. And it's always like, oh, well, you know, if I hadn't lost that opportunity, we would have been happy. But Aquarius, you couldn't go with me on that. You couldn't be supportive of me on that. And so you sabotaged it. So Aquarius, Capricorn, you feel like the Aquarius sabotaged your opportunity to happiness. That is what is felt. I'm not sure if that's necessarily the truth, but that is definitely what is felt, and that is what Capricorn has made Aquarius believe is the truth. Okay, there is a Six of Wands here, which means there something needs to be won. There needs to be some clarity on whether or not this was indeed Aquarius's fault. Aquarius, you may feel like this was your fault, but what was really problematic? What was the challenge in the relationship? Okay, that's not an individual challenge, but what was the challenge in the relationship? Was the Hierophant? Was a commitment? Okay. It was some sort of commitment. I want to say that actually, I don't know. I don't know if it was the Aquarius or the Capricorn, because the Capricorn could have said, you know, that they didn't want to label the relationship, and therefore, you know, it ruined what they had going, because they had something, and then because one of you wanted a relationship, it just ruined whatever it was that you had going. So there was some momentum in the relationship. Defining the relationship was probably something that came up, and if it's not a love relationship, maybe it was a contract, maybe it was something legal, like maybe it was a handshake. I keep my word, you keep your word. And then somebody came in and presented them with legal documentation, like a contract. And then one of them reacted and was just like, whoa, what is this? Why do we need this? Don't you trust me? Okay, so the advice, again, for the Aquarius is to remain emotionally sound about the whole situation. go through your hermit mode, go through your hermit energy, and maybe just let the Capricorn go through all of these emotions. And I want to, what is Capricorn's next move toward the Aquarius? Because it seems pretty obvious that the Aquarius is not coming out of hermit mode. King of Swords, Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it seems like the Capricorn is deciding to just end things over this situation. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Aquarius can change that. Okay, well, if you made it this far, I hope some of that helped. Until next time, thank you.